When I was poor, I thought everybody was poor.
Yeah.
And then I got rich, and now I think everybody's rich. It's amazing how you see what you are in the world.
Yeah.
It's like if you're a thief, you don't trust anyone because all you do is steal. So you're afraid to do business deals with people because you're a thief. When we do business deals with people, we just shake hands because we know that we're well-intentioned and we don't even need a contract. We'll just talk to a war room guy and say, yeah, okay, good deal. Shake hands, done. Split the money at the end. Because we know that we don't steal, so they don't steal. So it's a win-win. Especially successful people. Successful people are uninterested in stealing because we'd rather everybody win and keep the friendship and keep the network and keep the positive organs and keep the good karma than make a little bit extra money. So it's amazing what you see in the world. And if you become a person who is happy and successful and can take care of himself and adopt struggles, you're going to start finding those other people who do the same thing, and then you're going to build a network and become fantastic.
Why do you think the shit has to happen for people to believe in a higher power? Because look at life, look at the human body, the anatomy, the central nervous system, the brain. Something's created us.
Yep.
So why do you think that people have to wait? Because the law of attraction is a big thing, and I've been listening to you. Do you think you could have actually spoke a lot of your misery into existence because you're saying what's going to happen?
That's a good question. So the first thing, the reason I think people need God only when things hit the fan, is the same thing we discussed earlier about people not being grateful for anything until they lose it. It's the same mindset. We go to God when we have problems, but when everything's going good, we don't thank him enough. And that's one thing I try and make sure I never do. I don't pray to God to ask for things. I pray to God to say thank you for things I already have. That's one of the first mindset things I try to change, is to show gratefulness to him. By extension, I show gratefulness to my life. As for speaking things into existence, I've actually thought about that. And a lot of people have said that to me. Andrew, stop putting it in the universe, because you're saying they're going to do these things and then those things happen. But then I also feel like by saying them, I protect myself. Imagine I never told the world 25 times they're going to put me in jail for no reason. Like the second I went to jail for no reason, that helped me a lot. So I'm kind of predicting the future as a shield. I'm not trying to speak them into existence. I'm trying to predict the future as a shield, but I understand what you're saying, and it's a fine line. I have to be very careful because
words are powerful.
Oh, they're absolutely powerful. And I also don't want to make anything come true, right? Because it's amazing how you can also self-fulfill things. You can make things come true by self-fulfilling them. And I don't want to do that. I don't want to say something. It's hard for me to think of an example off the top of my head, but if I say, I believe they're going to break in my house and they're going to kill me or whatever, when I hear noises at night, it fucks my head up. Who knows what I'm going to do? I might badly react. Who knows? So I don't want to self-fulfill either, but I do have, when I have a strong suspicion and I feel that something's going to happen, I feel like I have to say it to try and protect myself. And yeah, words are absolutely and utterly powerful. Language is a magic spell, and you have to be very careful how you use it.
So I can drive around the city at any time and absorb energy from other individuals. Like Shang Tsung, I can steal from them, and it makes me strong. I have a whole bunch of stuff to teach you. But the truth is, when you drive your car, no one cares. When you walk in a room, no one cares. When you speak, no one cares. It's true, no one gives a fuck. If I walk in a room, listen, I'll pull up in the Lambo, one bitch at least in the passenger seat. I'll walk in the club. Everyone knows, even in the big loud club, everyone knows I've walked in. They can smell it. A predator is here. I steal, and then, oh, who's this hot bitch? That's the guy. Look at his cars outside. I can steal all the energy. And then what I do is I start flexing champagne in their face. And they give me more energy. You can't do those things. You can't do those things. What can you do to elicit positive attention from the universe? And the answer is probably not very much. And we need to change that. Because if you can elicit positive attention from the universe, you become stronger as an individual. You develop powers. Like I have powers. I have the powers you wouldn't believe. The powers to go up to a bitch and say, "You are beautiful." And her go, "Thank you." And within 10 minutes, her be leaving the club with me. That's powers. I have powers. Like a wizard. You don't have none of that shit. Because you don't have energy inside of you. I have energy inside of me I can expel like Raiden. And that's one of the secrets to the law of attraction of the universe. Most people don't think of the world that way. Everything's an energy exchange. And you have to make sure you're winning the energy exchange. It's like chess.